Hello everyone and welcome back for another grinding how-to video. This time, instead of harvesting gold around the frontier, we will be focusing on dollars. Although dollars are not considered to be premium currency, most of the things you need are actually listed with price in dollars. If somehow you still didn't figure out that you can pay things with gold even if priced in dollars, you didn't miss much. Or shall I say you were blessed with useful ignorance. But if you knew, I really hope you didn't do it. There is a theoretical conversion rate for gold and dollars, which is 1 gold bar is worth $25. Now, to put it as simple as I can, most players wouldn't dismount their horses if they saw $25 laying on ground. But if there was a gold bar, all the players in the area would be running and gunning for it. Even for a beginner, getting $25 is not hard. So keep your precious gold and pay only things you really need to buy with it. But still, in your early days across the frontier, you might be tricked to waste your gold on guns and rifles in order to get them as soon as possible. With the latest premium horses breed codes out, which arrived a year ago, level restriction was lifted, so it became tempting for newbies to get these Turkomans and Foxtrotters and ride faster around. So paying 40 gold bars for a horse could look like a fine offer, right? It is not. Never, and I mean never, buy things priced in dollars with gold until you buy all the rolls and any active Wheeler and Rosen pass. Don't waste your gold on anything. You can thank me later, of course. But question here is how to get the dollars you need, how to buy bolt action rifle, a Lancaster repeater and a Schofield revolver, or even dual wield these when you reach level 25 and buy your first cheapest offhand holster. You need $850 for all these, or $651 if you want a single Schofield revolver in your arsenal. Now that's a serious amount of money for a beginner. But what have I told you that you can have all these dollars in just one day? No, not just one day, in an hour of gameplay or even a few minutes less. If you play solo, like the most players who just started playing, you need collector roll for this. For the roll, you need 15 gold bars in worst case scenario if there is no discount for purchasing collector bag at Madame Nazar, of course. But all about collector roll in depth is in the video in the upper right corner and in the link in the description. In this video, we're going for the shortcuts. So, you became a collector. You want $651 and you want them fast. But you don't have that fancy Pennington Field shovel priced at $350 nor metal detector which costs whopping $700. You need to collect only 3 guaranteed collections and you don't need these pricey tools at all for it. All you have to do is to collect tarot card swords, tarot cards pentacles, and antique alcohol bottles, and you will earn $734 by selling these collections to Madame Nazar, either from a post office or directly at her, let's call it, store. All tarot card sets have 14 cards to be collected, while there is only 9 booze bottles. So 14 plus 14 plus 9 equals 37 items in total. If you need a minute to reach and take all of this by utilizing GenRup interactive map and plan your route a bit, you will get them in 37 minutes. Of course, if you're a newbie, you will need a bit more time, but still you will get all of these in less than an hour. Besides, you will get a lot of experience just by collecting and selling these, so you will level up faster and get a few treasure maps on top of it, which will net you a few $100s and a bit of gold along the way. Very nice daily routine, don't you think? But that's not the best, or shall I say maximum possible daily grind for a collector without a shovel and a detector. There is 4 tarot card sets, an antique alcohol bottle set and an American wildflower set that can net you combined $1,680 in just one day. If you started doing your math and think that I didn't calculate all that properly, let me tell you another trick. In one day you can get entire 3 sets of flowers. Many flowers of the same species spawn around the map, but only a few of these are limited to 3 in one daily cycle, and that's why you can't have more than 3 collections daily, unfortunately. You need a bit of work to get to them all, and a bit more of planning, but even that can be done if you're willing to play between 2 and 3 hours daily. Now this can be a bit boring, since you will have a lot of riding and no opponents, besides possible griefers along the route, but basically nothing can stop you. However, this is your maximum potential earning if you don't invest more and buy mentioned Pennington field shovel and metal detector. When you buy these tools, you're limited only by your time and above all, luck while digging jewelry and other non-guaranteed sets. Now, if you're not a collector, there's a second method and it would be investing in trader or moonshiner role. Both these roles combined can't match collector role payout, but are also a good source of income. To start trader role is simple. Just buy the butcher's table from Crips in your camp for 15 gold bars and you're good to go. But it takes time to become serious trader with large delivery wagon and start earning big. Upfront investment for that is $500 for medium delivery wagon and another $750 for the mentioned large delivery wagon. Total $1,250 to start earning big money. Moonshiner role is a bit trickier and much more expensive. You can start it by paying 5 gold bars, completing a trader's selling delivery, or reaching trader rank 5. Now, if you pay 5 gold bars upfront, you don't need to be a trader. You will also need 25 gold bars to choose a shack location. Doing a trader selling delivery with a friend will save you these 5 gold bars, so it's the cheapest way to become a moonshiner. Ranking level 5 as trader will also save you these 5 gold bars, but will cost you 15 gold bars for becoming trader in the first place. So, becoming moonshiner can cost you either 25, 30 or 40 gold bars. And to start earning serious money, you will also need to improve your shiner contenders twice. First for $825 and then another investment for polished copper upgrade that will cost you $875. So a lot of investments and time, $1,700 in total, to get the real money coming as a moonshiner. But if you need to decide whether to become trader or moonshiner first, there is a few decisive factors to take into consideration before choosing the right role for you. Time and money. And no, time doesn't equal money here. You need both of these. Large delivery wagon earns you $650. But it can be stolen by human players in your lobby. If it happens, just quit the game or restart your PC or console and it will be back in your camp for you to deliver it again. Playing with your posse while delivering minimizes the chance for this type of hijack, but thorough guide for traders is in a different video, link in the description below and up in the right corner. So I will assume you will deliver your long distance deliveries safely. Depending on your willingness to do resupply missions, it can cost you nothing. Or if you want to do something else, you will have to pay $20 for every 25 goods made by Crips. So, if you're a lazy player, reduce $80 from the earning and that's what you get in total. Again, if you're new to the game, every dollar counts and I will assume you will do all these resupply missions by yourself, so you will have no costs and you will earn total sum of $650. Now talking about time, Crips needs 2 minutes to make one good, 200 minutes to create 100 goods, and let's round up at 40 minutes in total for resupply missions, which equals 240 minutes. Or 4 hours. That brings us to the conclusion that you will earn $162.5 per hour as trader. You get more just by collecting antique alcohol bottle set. Just saying, no pressure. And to remind you, upfront costs for this earning is 15 gold bars and $1,250 for wagons. And of course, some time to get all of these. Moonshiner, on the other hand, can bring you a bit more dollars per hour. Selling 2 or 3 star strong shine will bring you either $225 or $247, depending on the ingredients used for shine. You should always create berry cobbler moonshine. For in-depth explanation of moonshiner role, links are here, study them. Here, as I promised, just shortcuts. So, berry cobbler shine will be sold for $225, but you will have to pay at least $10 for the mesh. Initial cost of the mesh is $50, and to reduce it you need to play either moonshine story missions or bootlegger missions, which are given by Maggie or randomly found while roaming around the frontier. If you do 2 of these and you do them properly, price of mesh will be reduced to $10. From my own experience, you will rarely do more than 1 of these, and quite often you will do none and pay entire price for the mesh. But just like I counted for the trader, I will assume that newly promoted cowboys disguised as moonshiners are willing to save as much as possible. So we'll do 2 moonshiner or bootlegger missions or each of these, and we'll pay only $10 for the mesh. Now again we talk about time. Marcel needs 45 minutes to produce moonshine, and you will need around 15 minutes to do 2 price reducing quests, so we can say you can earn $205 as moonshiner in 1 hour. You can save up some time while 1 shine is produced to play another bootlegger mission, and the discount will be counted for creating next one. But again, that's a lot less than just 1 set of tarot cards. Even the cheapest set will bring you more dollars, and for seriously less time and effort invested. But now, we should not oversee Bounty Hunter role potential in earning buck tournament, although it will be a long ride to be able to match previous 2 roles. Until unlocking legendary bounties and later infamous, payout is going to be ridiculous, and there is no match for money making for collector role. Period here. And on top of this, Blood Money update gave us a free of charge twin brother of Bounty Hunter role. Nice touch from Rockstar, if they intended to do such thing in the first place, of course. You have Blood Money missions and opportunities. To play missions you need nothing but to visit 4 sergeants of Guido Martelli and play what they offer. A tab to the right, while Blood Money missions are offered on your screen, takes you to the opportunities section, which equals legendary or infamous bounties in terms of payout and cooldown. So, playing Blood Money set of reroll missions is the best way to grind both dollars and gold for all those who don't want to have any costs beforehand. Now, there is a bunch of other activities that will earn you dollars, basically all the things you do will, but the point is not to talk about all of them, but rather about these which will bring the most in the least amount of time. The only thing I would say you should stay away from is the naturalist role. Time-consuming activities that are boring, at least in my opinion, with a payout in walnuts should be done when you're fed up with everything else in the game. A few final words before wrapping this up. Combining activities and roles is both more lucrative and fun, but some activities match while others collide. Collector, Bounty Hunter, and all free roam activities belong to the, let's say, active group of tasks in RDO, while on the other hand, Trader and Moonshiner are as close as you get to passive income in the game. So, to be efficient, it would be much smarter to invest in any of passive roles and do another activities to get most if you're limited with time for gaming, of course. For me, Collector role has no competitor in money grinding game, but it can become boring. Combining Moonshiner with Blood Money and other free roam missions can be a perfect match. Similar thing could be done with Trader, but Moonshine deliveries are risk-free, and that's why I give Moonshiner role the upper hand. This and $40 per hour more, of course. And a bit because you don't need to wait 4 hours to get your money. Now, I made this video in early December of 2021, while entire community eagerly awaits winter update for RDO. Most of older players feel it has no point to play anymore and the game is slowly dying. If that truly is the case, my advice for you would be to take it slow and choose whichever role suits your style of play. Or even just play story missions and all free roam missions and wait for the first role to be on the discount so you can buy it for less gold bars. One thing is certain now, you don't need to rush anything in RDO. Eventually, in a few months, no more than 2, whichever pace you take, you will be level 100 and will have most of the things, if not all, you wanted and will start earning money that you cannot spend. Would be fun to have that in the real life, I guess, but it ain't happening. So, that's it, people. At least when it comes to RDO dollars. I hope this video was a useful guide on money making. See you in the next one. Bye bye!